I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what?
Do we really know how blessed we really are? You are extremely blessed. Extremely lucky, extremely fortunate. You have been given so much in life, even if it seems to you to be very little. How many of us during these past few years have experienced death, heartache, have seen our loved ones come and go, old and young dying alike, becoming infested with sickness, pain, heartache, disease, and passing away? How many of us have experienced a loss that seems so tragic that we don't think that we can move forward? And yet, we still decide to wake up the next day or contemplate in the next minute or hour having experienced these pains and losses and have the attitude and the audacity to complain. When we have literally watched others, we have watched their very life drained from their bodies, drained from them in this natural form, and yet we complain about what we have or what we haven't been given. We have no place to complain because compared to others, we have been given so much. Are you still drawing breath? Do you still have the capacity to think for yourself? Is blood still pumping through your arteries and your veins? Do you still have the ability to move all of your limbs? The ability to take care of yourself? Even if you have very little capacity to do many of those things, you are still extremely blessed because you're still above ground. You see, I hear so many people, including the thoughts in my own mind, saying, woe is me. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Why me, Lord? And the whole time I can imagine God saying, if you would just shut up, you can be blessed. If you would just be still and be grateful for what you have been given, your blessing is coming. You cannot rush greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing worth eating, nothing made with love has ever came from a microwave. For those of you who are raised in the South and you grew up with your grandmother and y'all went over there every Sunday or every Thanksgiving, every holiday, or whenever the family had a get together, and what would the old people say? They say, man, you put your foot in that. Man, you did your thing on this food. Sure, they're talking about the taste, but the origin of the taste came from love. Grandma didn't take that thing. She didn't go to the store and buy pre-made and processed food. No, she made that thing from scratch. Whatever the food was. And it certainly was not ever cooked in a microwave. It was always cooked, what Grandma used to say, low, and slow. How many times do we have to hear the story of the tortoise and the hare? You don't get things right now in the snap of a finger that's worth having. A steady pace wins the race. Shut up and be blessed. Sure, what we have right now we may not be happy with, but we're not sleeping under a bridge. We have a place to call home. And even if those things are true for you, you still have an opportunity, a choice to become better. We have no place for complaints. Especially if you aren't doing anything to promote yourself forward, to pull yourself forward, to put yourself forward, to advance yourself. If you're just sitting on your behind being lazy and complaining about the lack of opportunity, you deserve every bit of everything that you have at this point in time. Nothing that you want is just going to fall in your lap. Even if you make this thing biblical, God is a God of action. He has always required an action for the blessing to come. Faith without works is dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to grow up. Stop complaining. Stop throwing temper tantrums as if we were small children. We need to look towards the future and realize, and if we take ownership of the fact that we are the creators of our future, that we have the opportunity and the ability to craft and shape and mold for ourselves the future that we wish to see. But we have to constructively, habitually, consistently, persistently work towards those things each and every single day. Sure, it's going to be slow. Sure, it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. And like I always say, doing this life, doing anything worth doing in life is grueling, dangerous work, but it is worth it. So stop complaining. Shut up and be blessed. Repeat that to yourself all the time if it's necessary. When you catch yourself complaining, when you notice that trigger hit your mind, you know what? I need to shut up and be blessed. Let me continue doing what I need to be doing, because what I'm doing right now may not be where I want to end up, but it is getting me there. And if you aren't constructively working towards what you need to be working for, or what your dreams or your aspirations are, then get up and start moving. Excuse my French, but sometimes we need a good kick in the ass. We need to get up off our behinds. Sometimes it doesn't even necessarily take a whole lot of effort or labor. We just need to start moving in the right direction. Far too often we see so many people complain and things don't work out the way they want it to, and they just give up. They give in. They say, oh, if it was just right here, I can go after it. If I can just reach out. It's never able for you to reach out and touch it until you get there. Nothing worth having in this world is easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And I don't know about you all, but I don't want to have something else that everybody else can have easily. I like my reward to have an essence of scarcity. How many products, how many marketing firms, how many companies, when they have these products out and they're worth a lot of money, what's the number one tactic that a lot of these places use? Scarcity. You ever heard of limited edition? Guys, I want to be a limited edition. I want to be scarce. I want to be sought after. There is only me. There will only ever be one Charles Johnson. Me. Sure, there may be other people with that exact same name, but there will never be another me. There will never be another you. You are a limited edition. Shut up and be blessed. Limited editions don't come in the microwave. Limited editions aren't built in a day. Limited editions may not even be built in a year. But when they finally get manufactured, when they're finally shown to the world, whoa, it's a blessing to see. You feel inspired, awed. You feel like somehow being in the presence of that thing is a blessing in itself. You are a limited edition. Shut up and be blessed. You all are awesome, amazing, wonderful human beings. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Happy Friday. Have a good one.